Hello everyone, how are you? How are you all doing? My name is Ada. And you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, comment on my channel, like my channel, send my channel to your family, your friends, and people that really needs this channel. Oh, okay, I think it's the that's I'm seeing this one shadow there. So people that will want to benefit from this channel, please send them this link so that they will benefit from it. So we've been on a so responsibility order series for a while now. I think we've had two videos on it on so responsibility. So today I'm going to answer your questions, and I've got a lot of questions in my email. You know, some people prefer to, because such a situation is quite sensitive though. Talking about so responsibility, child so responsibility is really a sensitive matter, so people will not want to come and start texting or something, as the case may be. So that's why I had to answer their questions via email, and I'm going to answer the questions right now. So this person is asking, um I'm not married. She said, oh, hello Ada, I'm not married to my husband, but we have children together, and I want to travel with my children to the UK. Does he need to consent or whatever? Okay, do I need a custody order? Okay, now first thing first is this. I think in my previous video I made that clear to everyone. There's nothing like an illegitimate child. Every child is legitimate, so first and first, you have to establish that a child is not illegitimate. So whether you're married or not married, it has no role to play in this issue of custody. Custody is solely about the child, not about your marriage. So now, yes, you need a sole custody order because someone gave birth to that child or the children, as the case may be. So you need a sole custody order from the person for you to be able to travel. So I think I've answered your questions. And if you look at the other videos, you will be able to, if you watch my previous videos, you'll be able to understand when a sole custody is needed and when it's not needed, and how you go about it. So I think I've explained those that aspect so well. So now let me read another question. This person says, we are not married and the father is not in the picture. From the day my child is born, um am I what does it say? Okay, do I need a custody order to take my child to the US? So here in this person's case, you have to look at the applicable laws on child dependent visa in the UK, in the US, because mostly this issue of so custody is basically more with the UK. So we have to look at the sole custody order or child dependent visa, the requirements in the US. So we're going to look at it, and I will respond to this person personally, because what's basically when you're traveling with a child to the US on a visiting visa, you go with a consent note if the other partner is not traveling with you. So, but when it comes to a long stay, like residential purposes, probably for studies or for skilled work visa, there's a different procedure. So that's how I will respond to this. But really, you don't need, if you're going to the US, you're going to Canada, you do not need a sole custody order. You need to just establish the fact that the other partner is aware that you're traveling with the child. You don't need to go through the process of sole custody order for you to be able to go with a child. But you have to establish, when I mean establishing, there should be something that you have to present to the immigration, because crossing the immigration is going to be a hard one. Because immigration, we are carrying a child and you're crossing, they need to be sure who you are, or who the child is, or who is the other parent to the child, because there's a high rise of child trafficking. So that is what all these embassies are trying to avoid or prevent. So that's just the thing. Excuse me, sorry. So I'm going to read another one. This person said, "Hi Ada, I am traveling to the UK on a skilled work visa with my children, and my husband decided not to go with us. It's not like We are married, we are happily married, but he decided not to go with us. This is a very this is a very popular scenario. It's not like I'm not seeing this particular issue for the first time. So in this case, he also have to give you a sole custody order or give you an agreement which must have a compelling reason why he's not traveling with you, because it's not by force to travel now. Yeah, it is. It's not compulsory that the other party must travel with you, but he has to give you a compelling reason to show that he can travel. So that compelling reason is the reason that will be listed very clear. It's going to be listed clearly on the agreement you're making, because if you don't make it very clear, because most times that's why if you want to draft an agreement, contact a lawyer that is so conversant with issues of family law, that will draft an agreement for you, because it's if it becomes ambiguous, it becomes a problem. We think that people don't read these things. They read them. And when they read them, it's not compelling enough. They will deny the visa and ask you for an order, because they believe and they trust that for a court to grant an order of a child, that the court has seen something compelling enough to provoke the child to grant a sole custody order to a party or a parent. So I think that's all I have for now. So I believe I've answered, and today we are wrapping up. I'm done. I don't want to talk about, especially I wanted to talk about child visa application and all that, but I don't think it's quite necessary now. So I believe I am done with this series. Any more questions? It can be responded to privately moving forward. So guys, I believe we are wrapping, and we've already wrapped this issue of sole custody order, sole custody, child dependent, and what have you. So guys, if you've gotten value from this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, like my channel, send my channel to your family and your friends or people that needs to hear this a lot, because more is coming. Let's don't despise our days of little beginning. We need to grow so that we can do other things. We can do live videos when necessary. All right guys, I love you guys. Have an amazing time. See you next time. Bye, and remember to subscribe, like, comment on my channel. Ada, peace.